Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Respect the Combat, episode 235. How are you all doing today? It's been a crazy week, honestly. It's been a really fucking crazy week. A lot of crazy stuff going on, a lot of insaneness going on. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to go over. Got some crazy stories, honestly, to be told. It seems from talking in the background a bit before we got started here, but. My hostess with the mostest, Don Ace. How you doing today?
Well, I 50-50, but I don't want to talk about all of it here. And yeah, what the hell when it comes to TNA and 2K?
Right.
I don't know who's crazy here.
I'd say at this rate probably TNA. But with that being said, we do have in the building today, hailing from Southern Illinois Championship Wrestling. They have shared the ring with many top talent around the Midwest, around the United States. They've been in the independent wrestling business for quite some time. And tomorrow night, and I'm not going to say the city name because I already know I'm going to pronounce it wrong and I don't feel like butchering it. They will be in a triple threat tag team main event war against Dysfunction alongside Night Train Gary Jackson, Sean Vincent, Jason Breed. How are y'all doing today, sir? The Gateway Saints.
Hey, thank you for having us on, man. Happy to be here.
Definitely. I appreciate y'all actually making the time to be on here. Seriously means a lot. Really does.
And my tag team partner is sending out a tweet to Donald Trump right now.
So, I didn't realize he had a personal relationship.
Someone should probably tell him to put lotion on his right hand.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. Hey, there he is.
This has been legit the vibes for what, the last 20, 30 minutes?
Yeah, just
exactly.
about.
Jason, are you there? Can you operate your phone?
Can you hear us, sir? Jason?
Oh, that's a very relaxed position he's in.
Yes, he seems very relaxed.
He's making me uncomfortable.
I can't hear anybody.
Oh, he can't hear anybody. Oh shit, that's fantastic. Let me tell you all this shit I've ever wanted to say to your face, but didn't have the balls.
Oh God. Okay. Hold
Message him and let him know to just exit out and come back in.
Yeah, let me tell him that real quick. Hold on.
He would be the oldest man in the room that can't function a fucking phone.
Here, wait. Okay, he read the message. Sorry about the technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. I blame StreamYard. StreamYard, get your shit together.
Yeah.
Well, while we're waiting on Jason to come back in, Sean,
hey,
congrats, man.
Thank you.
You had a bit of some big news happen today. Do you mind sharing with the crowd?
No, I absolutely love it. I hope to inspire other people to do what I did. So, my wife and I have been foster parents now for a bare half of a decade, and while fostering children, the goal is always to reunify them with their parents, and sometimes, unfortunately, wait, there he is.
There we are.
Yeah, there we are. Sean was talking a lot of shit about you, just so you know.
Yeah, I was talking major shit about you, dude. Major shit. As a best friend.
That's par for the course. Yeah, it's par for the course.
So anyway, we have today adopted our second pair of siblings, two boys, Tobin and Carter Vincent. They are now a permanent fixture of our home. We adopted these two boys. We previously adopted two little girls. And again, adopting a child from foster care is never the goal, but unfortunately sometimes the biological parents can't reform themselves enough to get their children back. And it's just safer for the children to end up in a home that will be willing to adopt them. And me and my wife were very blessed to have a very big home. And we were blessed for children that if wasn't for, and it's not a pat on the back at all, but if it wasn't for me and my wife, I don't know how bright their future would have been. So it was great. And if you are out there and you're watching this podcast, if you have an extra room, if you have it in your heart and you got the willpower to do it, there's always a child that needs a safe haven, a hero, if you would. No pun intended with Canadian hero. But a hero nonetheless to shine a light on a very dark time in their lives and be there for them. Get into foster parenting. It's very, very worthwhile.
Hell yeah. No, honestly, congratulations. It's really
Thank
It's
you.
really heartwarming to know that there are still good, genuine people out there to just want to keep children safe. It really does mean a lot.
I appreciate
Now,
that.
you guys combined have been on the wrestling circuit for quite some time
Yep.
and been around quite a bit. Now, you personally said that you got some stories to tell. I gotta hear this one about the edible. That one sounds like it's gonna be. That one sounds funny. So
Okay, so
okay,
I'll start it off because this plays into our tag match tomorrow night against the group of Brandon Spinoza, Kyle Roberts, and a little boy named Chris Exodus.
Okay.
So 2 years ago, and I'll keep calling him a little boy until he earns my respect. About 2 years ago, there was a business venture that I wanted to do where we ventured out of SICW and worked with other companies. And one of those companies happened to be a company called Cottage Hill Championship Wrestling, or CWA, where Chris Exodus was kind of like the leader of the group. He was the promoter, the booker. He wore many hats. And I approached him with the idea of me being an internet troll that I was back then. I would make people believe that I was still that internet troll, dissing the other companies around us, SICW, the best, everybody else's shit. And we'll play it up on the internet where we'll even have the wrestlers believing it's real. Like it was so good.
Yeah.
You know? So I showed up to a wrestling company called Dynamo Pro, and it was a night that Chris Exodus was booked on that show.
Okay.
All right. I told the promoters, they knew I was going to be there. They knew my intentions. I was going to show up, and the only match I was going to show my ass, not literally, just be a fucking heckler, was Chris Exodus's match, and he was going to yell back, and then they were going to have me escorted out.
Okay.
I wasn't going into that realm, that lion's den, where people believe I'm an asshole without backup. So I brought my tag team partner, Jason, with me. Now, we still have to have fun. We're going to a wrestling show we're not booked on. So he brings some edibles. It's an Oreo edible. And I love Oreo cookies.
Okay.
All right, it's a 2-pack. He hands me the package when he gets there. I get there first. He shows up. He hands me the package. He goes, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Hold on to that. Now, there's already a cookie missing. So I'm thinking he ate it. All right, no problem. This is my cookie. I fucking eat it. The whole thing. And he comes back from the bathroom. He goes, where's my half? I'm like, you ate it. You ate half the package. He goes, no. No, I did not. That other half of that cookie was mine. I'm like, what did I do? I was starting to panic because I'm a nurse. I'm like, dude, did I take too much? What did I take? He goes, I think the dose was 50 milligrams. And yet, in the realm of marijuana, and I don't do marijuana that much, I'm like, is that a lot? Is that a little? Is that too much? What is it?
For you, that's a lot.
Oh my God. So then he takes his hand and goes, shh, I got you. I'm like, got me what? So we're sitting there and it's slowly coming over me. I'm like, we're 2 matches deep and Chris isn't even on yet. And I'm higher than fucking a giraffe's pussy. Like, what am I going to do? So I say to Jason, take my phone, record me. I go to the merchandise stand, and I see a Chris Exodus T-shirt. It's called Dragon Guild. It's called a part of a tag team called Dragon Guild. And I pick it up, and I say as he's recording, and I have Jason promptly say this, oh, what are you buying a Chris Exodus shirt for? I said, I'm out of toilet paper. And I walk away. Now, behind us on camera is a drunk worker who's not on the card. He's drunk as shit. I'm not going to call him out. I'm not going to call him out because I like him. We're fine now. I'm not going to call him out.
Oh.
But he's drunk as shit.
Hold on.
He's ready to fight.
What happened?
No, keep talking. I'm listening.
Okay. He's eyeballing me, and we go back to our seats. He goes, hey, Vincent, that guy over there is giving you the I want to fuck you eyes. And I'm like, what? And again, I'm still high as shit. And anyway, Chris Fine comes out, and I think I'm giving him heckles. It could be belligerent at this point because I'm too stoned to even remember what I said.
It was hilarious.
And eventually, I'm like, okay, I've got to get the fuck out of here. So we're walking out, and this drunk wrestler who is believing what we're setting up. Remember, the whole idea is We're going to work the workers. We're going to make them believe that this is an asshole and he's there.
Terrible idea. Terrible idea.
On paper, it was fantastic. So, so we're leaving. As we're leaving, he's trying to pick a fight with me because he's trying to pick a fight with me. The cops get called. I'm gone. I am so high, I forgot that the cops are called and my fucking friend is still there. And now this is where Jason can fucking take over where it gets ugly for him.
So, yeah, so they're ready to jump on Chris. The only reason they don't jump on Vince is because I'm there. I want to tell you that.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
So as I'm walking out, a couple of the wrestlers are talking under their breath, you know, and one of the wrestlers comes out and was like, "You don't be talking crazy." I'm like, "Hold on, first of all, I have no idea." I have nothing to do with it. I don't understand why everybody is so mad.
I got roped in by my fucking friend here, dude. I had nothing to do with this.
I am entertained. Like, I am thoroughly entertained this whole time. I am entertained until we get to the end of the show when they're finna jump on him. As the only time they don't know what's going on.
They're not in on the work. They don't know. So anyway, it is camera freeze again. Jason, go somewhere where you got good Wi-Fi.
No, I'm here. I'm listening.
Oh, fuck, dude. Jesus. No, he froze like he was froze.
I'm thinking about the edible cookie that you ate. Yeah. It was an Oreo cookie, and I was like, why would you eat that?
Why would you eat the whole thing? Because you
500 milligrams.
That there was one in the
500?
500 milligrams.
I thought it was 50.
That's
Oh, that's right. That's
right. No wonder you lost your mind.
500 milligrams.
How are you still alive right now?
That's why I was looking like you did what?
I mean, I did 400 last weekend, and
that's the part where he fucking pets me on my chin. Goes,
well,
I'll take care.
We'll get to what you look like in a minute.
This is gonna be a good night. I already knew this was gonna be a great night.
God, dude, what top 10 highs of my fucking life? I'm telling you right now. So we leave and they're all yelling at him. They're cursing at him. Cops show up. He fucking books it out of there. I call Chris up. I'm like, Chris, this is great, dude. They're buying it. And then he fucking ghosts me.
Yep.
And then I find out later he ghosted me because he was scared of the attention that all got. And I said, this is what we want. This is what we build off of. Make them believe they will come and buy a ticket because I'm going to pay you to come to the next show to work me at our biggest show of the year, the Bruiser Brody Memorial, or as it's known now as FanFest. And you're going to pin me at FanFest. You're going to beat me in SICW. You're going to beat the loudmouth son of a bitch at his own game in his own company, which would have led to another match at CHWA, which would have led to a final match at Dynamo on even grounds, and we all would have made money. Hands over fists, money. But because he was young and green, and that's what it was, young and green, he got scared, tucked his tail between his legs, and ran. And now
he has a lot of talent. He just wasn't ready for that line.
He wasn't ready for that. No, he wasn't. But at the end of the day, I don't blame him. That's water under the bridge. We're cool as cats now. And I didn't even really hate him for that, honestly. I was bummed that it didn't happen. It didn't manifest. But tomorrow, I want him to know that this is gonna be the first time since that we're gonna be across the ring from each other. And the moment we fucking lock up, I'm gonna make every goddamn moment count. Because you basically wasted my fucking time back then when it could have been shared with someone else. It could have been used for someone else to push someone else. Hey. I can't wait. I'm excited. And yes, you're right. He is an amazing talent. Chris Exis is phenomenal. That kid, if he doesn't get signed in the next 3 years, I'm thinking I'm losing all faith in the business because that kid's good enough to be signed by any major company, bar none. His work ethic, just the way he tells a story, the way he sells himself, he's fucking good. He's got it.
I definitely see exactly what you're saying with that. Now, going into tomorrow, seeing that Jason righted the wrong from the last time you guys were at the Belle Claire Fairgrounds by beating Attila.
Yep.
I would never tell a guy this ever, but please swallow.
I'm sorry.
Hey, he was hungry.
Like he's asking a question. What are you saying?
Look, I didn't say we're professional here, okay? But going into your match now against Dysfunction tomorrow,
Mhm.
Yeah.
would you say that this has a bit more history than you did with Attila and Madman?
Hell yeah. Well, I don't know, JC, you want to take that one?
So I've been fighting Attila for the last few years, off and on.
Right.
I'm actually the only one of the few guys out here who has a clean pin on Attila over the last few years.
Yeah, recently.
Yeah, and as far as Pondo, I grew up watching Pondo. I had the honor of getting in the ring with him a couple of times when I was younger. So I'm aware of what's going to happen with those guys. Now, as far as Dysfunction is concerned, I have a little history with SB. We go back to Dynamo training days when he was running the show down there. So I have some history with him. I'm looking forward to getting in the ring with Exodus and Kyle. I think Kyle is underrated. Out of the three, like everybody knows SB, and everybody knows Exodus. I don't think Kyle gets the attention he deserves, and I'm gonna change that tomorrow. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him.
That's fact. Let's look at the magnitude of this match, will you? When we're talking about history, obviously I've never locked horns with either Kyle Roberts or Chris Exodus, but I have had a history with Brandon Espinoza. Matter of fact, one comes to mind. I flambéed. Is that when you set the meat on fire when you're cooking?
Yeah, something like that.
I set a guardrail on fire and threw SB into it back in the day.
Now
In
that's
a hardcore match. I tried to fricassee that wrestling rabbit, if you would. And to say that I look forward to causing that much carnage in the ring with him again, I wrestled him at WLW. I've actually wrestled, now I'm thinking out loud, I've wrestled SB for many different, faced him in many different companies. So really, it's like a homecoming, if you would, because SB was part of the roster of SICW years ago, but his damn mouth and ego got him fired from SICW. And now he's back. Not just back, but back in force with two young talents. That is Kyle Roberts and Chris Exodus. So, I don't know, Jason, have you ever locked horns with SB? Ever?
Once we had a show in Missouri, and I faced him in Hillsdale. It was a solo show for Herb. It was a couple of years ago. That was the only time I've actually had to face him one-on-one. I've trained, the man trained me. He had a little to do with my training when I came back to Dynamo because he was running training down there, and he's an intense trainer. So
yeah, he is. He's a good coach. He's a damn.
Yeah, he's a good coach. So the workout you get working out with him, he's a good coach. He knows his business.
Hell yeah.
He's very.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
He's very cerebral.
Now that's a damn good way to describe him, cerebral, especially now. Yeah. Like this guy, the way he mind fucks his opponents with his subliminal messaging and his promos it's I wouldn't say new age because you've seen that sort of thing before with Bray Wyatt, but like it's still haunting because it gives off a very what's that movie where everybody kills everybody for 12 hours?
Purge?
The Purge, yeah. It has a very Purge feel. Like he's coming into SICW to purge SICW and to bring everybody into their flock. That's why they're constantly saying, join us.
I had a black joke. I was just going to say that, but I kept it to myself.
But yeah, it has a very ominous feel to it. And I see nothing but money on the table when it comes to Dysfunction and the trio that is Kyle Roberts, Chris Exodus, and Brandon Espinoza.
I'm definitely looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it, but here, the cards, I got to say, are stacked against them. Because when you look at the team standing across the ring, you have the Night Train, Gary Jackson. Night Train. You botched the intro on that one. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I know.
The Night Train, Gary
Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome. a man who has wrestled for both WCW and the WWF. You know, freaking heritage. The man is timeless. You have Jason Breed.
You dated Gary by saying you wrestled for the WWF, not
Well,
WWE, but
I didn't say
WWF.
I didn't say WWF. No, I said the 3 letters, not 4.
Come here.
And then you have me and Jason Breed. We go way back to the early 2000s when he was known as Demon G. I was known as Slim Sexy Sean Vincent. We have history across the ring. You can't trump history. You can't trump the amount of knowledge and history that stands across the ring from dysfunction. So honestly, like, I'm not trying to like downplay it. I'm not trying to say they're not going to be a challenge, because they damn sure are. But when it comes to the 3 of us, the Gateway Saints, the Night Train, dysfunction is done for. And we're back at our home base.
Yeah, we're at home.
East Carondelet, Illinois, by the way. My friend, let me help you out with that. East Carondelet, Illinois.
I don't think they understand we're back at home.
We're back at home, man.
We're at home. You don't come into somebody's home and think that you're just gonna do whatever you want to.
No, not at all. And I'm really looking forward to it. I really am. I think it's going to be a night to remember. And what I feel like is this is not just a one-off triple threat tag match. I think it's going to be something that leads into something bigger. Like, I actually, how cool would it be if the Gateway Saints sent dysfunction packing? You know, like me, you, and the Night Train, we send those 3 punks back to the freaking school that they came from.
They'll be lucky if they walk out of East Carondelet, to be honest with you.
Yeah. You know, I'm looking forward to it.
Now, to go into some SICW related questions, Jason. Now, I know you yourself are a 2-time SICW tag team champion.
I am.
Where back in 2021, you won it with Flash Flanagan, and then in 2024, you won it with Billy McNeil. Now, do you believe that there is a 3rd title reign on the horizon for the Gateway Saints?
Absolutely. Our the way we tag together, the way we know each other in the ring, as well as we work together, it's going to be hard to keep the belts from around our waist.
Sean,
I don't know who they're going to bring in to match up to the Gateway Saints. This is our time. It really is. This has been a long time in coming. 20 years? Yeah, this has been a long time coming. Like, this is our time. Mm-hmm. So if they get it in the way, they're going to have to step up to the plate.
Well, currently,
here's some history lessons for you right now. Like, me and Jason go way back. All right, Jason was actually my first tag team partner.
Yeah,
we go back to where Travis Cook was. There was a company called Gateway Championship Wrestling, and Sean Vincent, this guy right here, needed to revamp himself. He needed something new to revitalize his career. And I was just a referee back then, but I needed something new, something unique. And I idolized Demon G. I thought Demon G was amazing. He represented everything I wanted to be. Huge, respected, muscular, kick-ass take, no disrespect guy. Referee Sean Vincent took nothing but disrespect from the locker room over and over and over again. So, Travis Cook tells my good friend Jason there one night in Overland, Missouri, back in 2002, I believe it was, that he has a new tag team partner for him. And that's when the rap music hit, the real Slim Shady, Eminem, and I came out dressed in camouflage, a do-rag, and I was ready to represent the hood, represent St. Louis with my new tag team partner, Demon G. So we were tag team partners way back in 2002.
I'm really glad that's not the gimmick anymore. I don't know.
You know what? A lot of people actually wish I would revamp that gimmick and bring it back. Unfortunately, the powers that be at SICW do not want that happening.
It may or may not be taken as a little racist.
Hey, Slim Sexy was over.
Slim Sexy was huge.
He was over. He almost got stabbed in DeSoto, but he was over.
Almost got 100%. So yes, when it comes to me and Jason, our tag team titles in our future, 100%. I would dare say by the end of 2026, we will be the newly crowned tag team champions. But honestly, I would love to see a heavyweight belt around my buddy's waist, and I'm gunning for my Central States title to get that back.
Now that actually leads kind of into my next question because, as you all know, I work a little bit in the background for SICW as well. Now, who is Glenn's partner? Because he's a tag champion, and I'm trying to figure out who tags with him because he's always carrying both belts.
Super Assassin. Him and Super Assassin. They call themselves Super Sexy, but so.
Good making friendship.
Glenn, it seems to me that Glenn has his hand in somebody's pocket because he seems. I feel like he would be able to convince management to let him defend them titles with anybody on his side. He has a couple of options. Now I know him and Super Assassin won it together, but he has a couple flunkies that are following behind him. What's the other Canadian guy he just got?
Shit.
He had him come help him at Shriners. Some guy.
He has a new Canadian. He's replaced me with a new Canadian. And God help me, I've had a long day, and I can't remember his kid's name, but he's amazing. He is somebody that I actually, back before I had the respect of the fans, which I kind of have, kind of don't have right now.
It's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress. He wanted to tag with me because he was also a Canadian, and we would have done an amazing Canadian team together. And he is a phenomenal wrestler. And why is his name eluding me? Whoever's watching this right now live, comment down below the name of the young man who was at the Shriners show this past month. And shit. Anyway, yes. Your question was, who's his tag team champion partner? The reality is whoever Glenn wants it to be. Because Glenn is... wherever he goes, he's a star of the show. As
he's definitely something.
So lovingly says. So he really is the tag team champion. Who's the tag team champions, plural? No, there's only one tag team champion. It is at this moment Glenn Williams. Because he can literally take one of the belts off his shoulder, slap it on whoever he wants, and say, you're my tag team partner for tonight. And that's how it is. That's why you see him walking out to the ring with the Central States title and the two belts on his shoulders. This pompous prick actually believes that he is the whole tag team.
I've had too many runs for Glenn. He's got away from me quite a few times.
I mean, if that's the case, then my question is, how much money is he paying Herb per week to allow him to do that?
I don't know. Because he
Herb, if you're listening, Herb, if you're listening to this right now, how much is the bald man paying you? How much is the bald ginger paying you?
Well, that would suggest that Herb is easily bought. And that's the thing. Herb is not easily bought. The sad part is everything that Glenn is doing is within the guidelines of his contract and within the rules that are written by SICW management. So he's really not breaking any damn rules, and that's what really frustrates us.
Well, shit, that man has a good lawyer then.
Yeah, like, hey, Herb, are you fucking kidding me? He's wearing two belts. Where's his tag team partner? Well, technically, his partner's whoever's partner is. I'm like, how does that make sense? It's like it's in the bylaws.
That's not how.
Leave it to Glenn to find
out. What in the Matt Morgan is that?
What?
Forgive me, but what? I know we're talking TNA later, but what in the Matt Morgan bullshit is that? Yes, that's a deep cut.
It sounds like they found a loophole. He found a loophole in the freaking.
He found a loophole.
Yeah, and that's Glenn Williams. He's a master. Give the devil his due. He's freaking smart, and he graduated from my school, the Ace Wrestling Academy, where I was his coach. I am his Frankenstein. You know,
that is some Freebird bullshit. I'm sorry.
It is, but
100%
steroids. What are you talking about?
But like, hey,
that emotion you're feeling right now is the emotion that makes him who he is, because he can make you feel that way. with me just talking about Glenn Williams and made you feel that way. That's why
he definitely could rub you the wrong way. Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't even know the dude offhand, and just by a little bit of explanation in character, I'm pissed.
Yes. Yes.
oh, wait
It's
till
like
you
I
get to
don't even
meet
know
him.
you, and I don't like you.
Yes.
Wait till you get to meet him.
He's one of those guys where I swear to God, you look at him, if you didn't know him, like let's say you had no context of who he was, you want to punch him. Like
Yeah.
it's just like this
Yeah.
guy looks like your typical jackass, and it's mind blowing. I can't honestly. Again, I am humble enough to say that I think if Glenn plays his cards right, he could really explode on the indie scene in 2026 and go beyond SICW if he plays his cards right. But before he does, I want that Central States title back. I want me and my tag team partner. I don't need random tag team partners. No, I got my boy Jason Breed wearing those tag team belts.
You better get to Glenn before JBL gets to him.
Oh, I know. Oh my God. Talk about freaking picking on the wrong Giants. You guys been following that? Glenn Williams been calling out JBL on social media now for the past 3 months, I believe.
Like you've never seen
Oh
this
my
man.
gosh.
All the people that piss off and get hit with a clothesline, JBL would probably be my last vote. Like the last person.
Yeah.
Like
And
no
the
one.
beauty is JBL is answering back to him. Like you
Yeah.
follow him on Twitter, JBL is reposting Glenn's shit. Like, look at this jackass.
So
And
this
I know
JBL
they're-
is gonna be at FanFest 4 this year.
this fan fest is going to be something special.
Bro,
I know
this
they're
is
both
I've
in like
actually
their
been watching it.
50s and 60s right now with
No,
it
no. Don A,
and
you
retired,
understand.
but still, do not F with the APA.
No.
No,
And
no,
then you want to F around and find out.
That's not, Don A's, that's not even the worst one. He called out the crazy lady. He
Which
called out
one?
Mickey James.
Oh no.
You call it Mickey James?
Yes.
Did
I
he?
used to have a crush on Mickey James. That's kind of messed up.
I
What's
think
he
Oh
used to?
no.
but
Considering she's already
all
calling.
What are you talking
I
about,
think all of us can sit
abusive?
here and admit that one part during WrestleMania, we were all sitting there going, "Yeah!"
Okay, we're not going to talk about WrestleMania 22 and that match.
He's still on
The match that almost got her fired for winning the world title.
to this day.
Nick Aldis is a very lucky man.
All right.
Anyway,
I mean, you take his blood pressure down and get the title of Drew tonight. Oh, did I say that?
Ah,
I
His
see a
blood
heel
pressure is
turn.
going to go down.
I think a heel turn.
It is Friday night. I forgot it was Friday night. Yes.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Something a lot of people don't know about you, Sean, and I noticed this when I actually found your old Facebook page that you don't use anymore. Your first
Uh-oh.
match was not a wrestling match. Your first match was reffing. You
Yeah.
want to talk a little bit about that?
Of course. You got to start somewhere in this business, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
And it
unless
was
you got-
for SICW.
No. So back in 1998, when I was 16 years old, I found a wrestling school called Midwest Renegade Wrestling that eventually became Gateway Championship Wrestling. And my first role in professional wrestling was a referee. And even as a referee, the fans, for some reason, hated my guts. Like, I'd walk out to the ring, and refereeing this match, Sean Vincent. Boo! And the promoter saw potential in that and made me the ew.
Sean.
That's gross. Hey, young lady, this is a PG-13 show. Get your hand above the waist. So anyway, or don't, and spice things up. So anyway, so I was a referee for the
My hand's like right here. It's just on or off my counter right next to me.
What?
What I'm wrestling on.
Oh,
What?
Go ahead.
go ahead, Sean.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were trying to say something. Anyway, I became a heel referee where I was screwing people out of their matches. Who was that referee in WCW that everybody hated? It became like the NWO ref.
Trying
Is
to
that Nick Patrick's role?
Patrick what?
Nick Patrick.
Nick Patrick. There you go. Yeah, I was the Nick Patrick of GCW. And then eventually I became a referee / wrestler where I wrestled in my referee shirt. And everybody loved, they paid money, good money, to watch Sean Bissick get his ass kicked because that's how much over I was as a heel.
He's probably 180 pounds, maybe 160
Not
pounds.
even your blood. You make me blush. 120 pounds. It's wet. Like I was tiny, which referees should be. Which, by the way, that right there. Real quick segue. If you're gonna be an independent wrestling company, have referees that are smaller than your wrestlers. I'm just saying. Like I hate seeing wrestling companies that have referees who are taller or bigger, muscular than the referee than the wrestlers that refereeing. Like that's just a pet peeve of mine. Just that. Anyway, yeah.
There should be more female referees. That's another story.
That could be true, but that's another story. But yeah, I was a referee.
Hell yeah. No, that's an awesome story, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, one final question before we hop into these mainstream highlights. So, ending the night tomorrow, main event 1. Where are you guys going to go out to celebrate?
Oh man, dude, it's easy. We're downtown East Crown Lead, which is the east side of St. Louis. You know, we're gonna go to what's the sleaziest tit bar we can possibly go to where we can avoid getting herpes.
Nowhere East St. Louis.
It's kind of there was one
Every
bar.
stripper in East St. Louis has bullet holes and baby mama marks.
You can tell these hosts right here, like, we were not expecting that answer. Fuck.
I was not. I was expecting something wholesome, like, oh yeah, we're gonna go grab a beer, or like, you know.
Of course, we're gonna go to Denny's.
I was not expecting a strip club to be the answer we get to that.
You're talking to a couple of guys in their near in their 50s while you're in your 50s. No, we're gonna go to Denny's. We're gonna go to Denny's. We're gonna have like moons over Miami, and we're gonna like pray before we eat, and then we're gonna go home to our family. Yeah, there you go. There's your PG-13.
Yes, that's probably the acceptable answer for your wife, Sean.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I was about to say.
My wife is coming to the show, so I don't know what he's talking about.
He's like, I am not
Well,
in this conversation. I am 95% blind in my right eye and 85% in my left, and then I'm also 96% deaf in both ears.
You always have a good, you always have a best friend
That's a good meme.
that you can call at any moment. Like if my wife calls and says, "Hey, was Jason with you?" He'll lie and say, "Yeah."
Yep.
And that's what type of friends you're supposed to have.
Oh Lord.
I mean, yeah, that's exactly how it's supposed to go.
So how are we going to celebrate beating Dysfunction's ass? Really, honestly, we don't have any after show tradition. And all jokes aside, honestly, we usually, the one routine that we always did after wrestling shows is we went to a Denny's and we had a meal as like a wrestling family. And we all just sat around the table, be like 20 or 30 of us deep, like flooding Denny's at 11 o'clock at night. And we'll just eat and laugh and tell stories. That's usually how we end our nights in professional wrestling, in the Midwest at least.
Oh yeah,
You gotta eat with the family afterwards. You sit down with the family and you eat the family after you put on the show and you entertain people.
Hell yeah.
That's what's best for business. That's what's best for the company.
Yeah, you don't go to a titty bar where you have to swat the golf balls off your food before you eat it.
Who eats at a titty bar? Wait a minute.
I can tell you guys love that you had me on.
Who eats food at a titty bar, first of all?
I think
I've
Eric's
never
just
heard
happy
anybody
he's not
say
the
it.
most unhinged person on here.
I've never heard somebody say I'm going to the strip club for snacks.
Okay, snacks.
Okay,
We
wait.
don't air quote that. Snacks.
I'm
To
going
be
to get a
fair,
slice of cake.
To be fair, before we move on, there have actually been some pretty fucking nice titty bars that I've actually gotten a pretty fire steak from, and I usually go there because it would be lunch for free. Now, mind you, this is before I met my wife. This is before I met my wife. Okay?
Add that in there.
I was about to say, you better spare your life, man.
Now, moving into the mainstream highlights, Lash Legend and Nia Jax are your new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, and they are now known as the Irresistible Forces. What?
Yeah, they changed. They gave them a tag team.
Okay, time for a crash out. So they literally just took Nia Jackson's fucking moniker and just added an S to it?
Yeah,
Are you
Yeah.
fucking
pretty much.
what?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
What
I
in
don't
the
follow the
lazy
product.
piece of bullshit is this? Donaze, I blame you. It's all your fault.
Don't blame me.
You know what? No, because he's not here, I blame Trico.
Not even Trico.
I put those two
We're
together
gonna
as a
get
tag
to
team.
who you can blame in a minute. We
I'm trying
can
to figure
possibly
out,
get to who you can blame for that.
You know what
Brain
their
dead
name should have
idea.
been? You know what their name should have been? Lashy Booties.
I like it.
Okay, move on.
See, he likes it. See,
I like
he
it.
Move
gets
on.
it.
I'm a Nia
He's
Jax
back.
fan. I mean, I just wish. I mean, I don't care how stiff she is. I'm a Nia Jax fan. I am. I really am. I've always been a fan of her on and off the mic. I know she gets a lot of heat. But hey, I'm into that shit. So I'm into.
I will 100% admit that I will admit that she has improved a lot over the last few months, for sure.
She has. She doesn't get the credit
Oh, yeah.
she deserves for trying to be better.
Yeah, and she's also lost a lot of weight.
She
Oh,
has.
yeah. She's gone from getting go away heat because of the timings with injuries to just getting natural heel heat
Mm-hmm.
from
Yeah,
that
she's-
and
yeah.
not having to get the heel heat because you injured people.
Exactly. And that's honestly the really good part about it.
And
Now-
with her training, having Lash there, she's helping the next generation by doing this tag team.
Right.
Yeah, Lash has a lot of potential. I mean, there,
Oh, yeah.
I can see her. I can see her at the top of this board for quite a long time.
Oh, yeah.
WNBA to the WWE. So
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Like she's unlimited for real. She has a lot of potential.
And she's caught on really quickly to the game, too.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Her and her fiance.
Yeah, no,
Even though
right?
people hate Trick.
Oh my god.
What were you gonna
Like,
say?
I've heard people like-
I can't speak on any of this. I don't follow the product. I really don't.
Oh,
The last thing I watched was, I think, snippets of the last pay per view, Hell in a Cell, or not Hell in a Cell, fucking Elimination
Chamber.
Yeah, no, dude. I've been watching a lot of. You guys are gonna hate me for this. I'm watching a lot of like Lucha Underground episodes and Wrestling Society X because I love that
okay.
shit. I love it. Like going back and like looking at that raw talent, raw cut shit. It's hard for me to watch the product of today, which is the WWE, only because I'm spoiled from the '90s and early 2000s.
So as far as WWE is concerned, I usually, if I don't see you on the NXT, I don't pay as much attention to because I feel like NXT is the proving ground.
Yeah.
Trick Williams is the truth. Don't get me wrong. Like in the ring, the man is the business. Like he is that deal in the ring. I take him over Javon because Javon is so small.
Yes. And Javon's only 21, 22 right now. So
yeah, and he has unlimited potential, but you're never going to put a heavyweight belt on him.
And I could see it if he bulks up. If Javon bulks up.
If he bulks up, his wrestling style won't be the same.
Right.
Like he's bouncy because of his size. But if he gets too much bigger, the stress on his body, like the stress from him gaining weight and trying to do the same things, the same skill set that he has now, isn't going to work out well for him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, we did also see the Don Callis family become the new AEW World Trios champions. Kyle Fletcher and Okada are both now double champions, and Mark Davis is now a champion in AEW. Why? Just why? Why are we fucking playing hot potato so goddamn much with the titles? Like hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. Why?
Oh, and Eric, here's the even kicker. It was a part of the world title storyline for next weekend, and now apparently Jet Speed are getting a rematch for the trios titles, not with the partner they lost them with, but with Mystico.
Freebird rules. Now, as far as the trios title is concerned, I feel like a company shouldn't have too many titles. Everybody doesn't need a belt. That just goes without saying. Like that just goes without saying. Everybody doesn't need a title. Now, with that being said, As long as you put a belt on Okada, I don't care what else is going on in the world.
Oh, for the love of God, no.
He
No.
had so
Okay,
much
you know what?
fun.
I'm gonna come in. and
Okay,
say it.
Don Callis.
Say it.
That
come
I'm
in.
sorry.
I am going to
Eric.
come in and say it. Tony Khan needs to stay off the snow candy. There, I said it.
Eric,
He needs to stop
Eric?
snorting his big ass mountain of snow candy in his office and stop
No.
thinking that every single thing is good shit. He needs to stop going in his office and just going, "Oh God, yeah, I got some good shit." I'm thinking.
I'll tell you.
I am
man,
going to say this because that was literally Don Callis's post-match promo. Oh, let's get everybody in the Don Callis family a belt. I'm like, how many more belts does that company need?
No, we don't. Wait, what he said?
I
He wants the entire Don Callis family with a belt.
Everybody doesn't need a belt. Oh.
The entire faction, which is like over a dozen people as champion for AEW, ROH, CMLL,
They're just
etc.
making up belts. They just make up belts. We'll give him a new belt this week for you guys.
Oh, thank God Mercedes is on the losing train because it would be worse right now.
Oh my God. I'm so over her. I was a fan. Like I'm a fan of her in general. But
Right.
I mean,
Wait, where did Sean leave?
He might have. He'll be back.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think
it probably just hits signal or something. But
Yeah,
he'll be
she's
back.
just doing too much.
There he is.
Sorry. My bad.
No,
I
you're
thought-
good.
I thought hitting the camera would reverse it so I can show you what I'm watching right now on my computer, which is Terry Funk, Sandman, and Bubba Ray Dudley in a three-way hardcore in FMW.
Oh,
Nice.
While you guys are talking trio championships and Tony Khan snorted a whole lot of nose candy, I'm just watching old Terry Funk do his thing. But anyway.
Now, we did also see some new signings in AEW this week. Clark Connors, Gabe Kidd, and David Finlay are officially now signed to AEW, and they are no longer known as the War Dogs. They are just simply the Dogs.
Like
well,
Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner.
I don't know. When I heard that they were called the Dogs, this is all I mean, hold on.
you're not. Hey, we're not getting copywritten, are we?
No, we're not going to get copyrighted because I'm sharing it. It's okay.
Talking about it? Oh, all right, let's go.
Jesus.
Their new theme. It's their new theme song.
Oh, yeah. No, you're
Jesus Christ.
You're 100% on your strike.
It's a new theme song for them. It's perfect.
And cut it before we get clipped.
I did it under 30 seconds, so we're good.
All right.
But I mean, why? Why are you calling them the Dogs?
And David Finlay was not the only one they officially announced.
Maybe
Because-
creative check didn't clear.
Oh yeah, that's AEW in a nutshell. But not only that, how do you bring in the inspiration and then squash them in like 3 moves to another
that
tag
part-
team you're trying to
that
build
part
up?
Genuinely, like, what the fuck? Like, I understand you're trying to build up,
Windsor and Hater.
I don't care who calls me in for a guest spot. I have more important things to do than get on national TV and get squashed. I can stay home for this shit. Yeah, just not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
It's just not.
We're gonna fight. You're not gonna sell that story to me. I don't care what. I mean, I don't need that. Like, I just give me a fighting chance with anybody. Like, only person I would want to face right now in AEW is Brody.
Yeah.
That's not a shot at anybody else, but if I wasn't going to go to AEW for one night, and I would want to fight a Titan, and Brody is a Titan in AEW. Like, what other reason would there be? Like, they're missing a lot with him being there. Like, Alistair's gone, but Brody's still there.
Right.
And if you need legitimacy, which is what this business is, I mean, I love MJF. I think he's hilarious.
Oh, I think he's amazing.
He's an
the heel of
amazing
today.
entertainer.
Like, I love, dude. We talk about heel total package.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah.
Herb just hopped in the chat. Say good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, Herb. Good afternoon, Brian. How you doing, boss?
Hey, boss man.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt your story, Sean. Continue.
My
MGF
story.
is we talking about MJF.
Oh,
MJF is
MJF.
No, yeah, for a
amazing
second, we're talking about
entertainer.
MJF. No, MJF,
Yeah,
man,
amazing entertainer.
I love a good heel who can work a mic and is an incredible worker in the ring. Like, and that's MJF. Like, he's a total package. And if you were going to now again, I think he gets a lot of cheap heat too, which is I don't know if you think about it, it's most of his stick. Like I saw him one time pop a crowd with the I love video games. Yeah, video games. It's a crowd of pop for video games. He goes, and then I lost my virginity. And I'm like, what a dick, dude. Like that. I mean, he knows how to work an audience, and that's like the whole point of this business is telling a great story and bringing the audience, making them emotionally invested, and that's what MGF is. Holistically, he is.
Understood. No, I completely agree with that. I think MJF is definitely
Killed the podcast with that one opinion. What the fuck? Y'all got quiet.
Wait, what do you mean?
Nah. Like,
do you
I was
mean?
just resetting some
It's
stuff real
fine,
quick on my
Jason, here.
phone. And
Oh wait, now we lost Jason. What the heck? Apparently you upset him.
What happened here?
so MJF, I just
Can you hear
feel
us,
with
Sean?
me, his character does get real repetitive. Other than that, I feel like
Are you there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You're there, but I couldn't hear the air guys.
Can you hear me?
testing 1 2.
Testing. 1 2 1 2.
Can you hear him too?
1 2 3.
Wait, can you?
Microphone tester.
Oh, you can hear me, but we can't hear them.
No, I can hear everybody.
Oh, okay.
I
So
can't
you
hear
can,
them.
so you can hear us.
John, so it's you.
Sean.
I thought if you and I were the only two can hear each other, and the audience can only hear us, and not those two, I would totally say how that guy looks like a young Abdul the Butcher.
What?
Like,
does.
Oh Lord.
Did he hear? Did you hear that?
Oh
Did you hear
Lord.
that? You heard that?
Yes, I did.
Yes,
Why
yeah.
can't I hear them? All right, I gotta get off. I'm gonna
Yeah,
log back
hop
in. Hang
off,
on.
hop off, hop back in. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be worse.
We're just having technical difficulties left and right here, guys. Now I'm just gonna run
Yeah.
through the rest of these mainstream highlights. Now this past week on Raw, we did see Penta pick up the Intercontinental Championship. Congratulations, Penta.
All right,
Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
it's about time.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
I can hear you now. Yes, you and Abdul
Nope.
Butcher Jr.
Okay, got it. Cool.
Oh my
Fucking
gosh.
Canadians.
Abdullah Jr. now, Danes.
Oh my gosh.
Now
You
I'm
actually
going to
know
the gym.
You're looking at yourself in the camera right now. You're going, "Fuck this guy."
We can't
Now-
hear you, dude.
and
I'm going back to the gym.
oh boy. Now we can confirm that
Or Bubba Ray Dudley. One of the two.
Go ahead, Eric.
yeah. I was gonna say, shit. I completely forgot now what I was even gonna say.
We were just talking about Penta.
Yes, Penta is our new WWE Intercontinental Champion.
Love it.
Observed.
You have now multiple reports stating that Road Dogg has been fired by WWE, and we
Yeah,
can't.
he resigned.
Yes.
Yeah, he got fired.
Yeah,
What
I
exactly
found
does
out
that
today
mean?
that it actually was.
Okay.
What does that,
Eric,
does that
continue,
mean?
'cause
The
you
Road Dogg is
did
fired. Is that like
get off-
going to affect something?
I'm not sure of what it's going to affect, but from what I found out internally, because I do know some people that work over at the E, they said that it was a very big discrepancy between him and Triple H, and that's what ended up leading to him leaving.
All right, now real quick here. This
Road
is
Dogg does
all-
strike me as the type of person that really wouldn't back down.
He doesn't.
But this is all on the televised show of Unreal. This is all revealed on
Text Vincent and tell him we can't hear him.
Really?
What?
How about now?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, there you go.
You can hear
So
me.
the whole
You can't hear
yeah, I hear you,
Vincent.
it's fine. So the
What about Baby Abdullah Butcher?
Wait, we
I
can,
can
hear
hear everybody.
We
Okay.
can hear everybody.
Baby Abdul
Okay, I
the
can't hear
Butcher.
Vincent.
I
right.
can't see it. I can't see
All
it.
right. Focus, guys. Eric,
Okay.
go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Abdullah. Yes, I'm sorry.
He's
So,
just talking to. I can't hear
God
anything.
damn it, Sean!
He's just talking.
You hear me?
But yeah, we're talking about you. There's never been a conversation that he didn't want to hear his own voice. Let's just put it like that.
You cannot hear me.
No, we can hear you.
Oh, good. Well, what the
We
fuck?
can hear you. Can you hear
This is
us?
just fucking
Yes.
with you.
Yeah, it's not my streaming service. You guys gotta work on this. Anyway, all right.
And he
so,
still hasn't stopped talking yet.
All right, Eric, focus. Continue.
No,
All
we can't
right.
hear you either.
So
So it's
Now-
just me and you, Eric.
Demolition
I see
will
what you're
join AJ and Stephanie as the third inductees into the WWE class of 2026 Hall of Fame. And
hang
we'll-
on, hold on. We haven't talked. We didn't finish.
They're
all
gonna be a
talking.
WrestleFest too.
It's on the whole Road Dogg thing's on Unreal, right? They
Oh
filmed it
yes,
for-
yes.
All right, it's
It's
fucking
going to-
work. It's a fucking work.
No, it's going to be on Unreal. Most likely, the events after it, because I
Yeah,
guarantee you,
but
it shuffled a lot of creative plans.
I
But-
guarantee you. I promise you, it's a work. Like it is an absolute work. You don't look at that from being in the
Back up.
business long as I have. I promise you, watching that, those clips I've seen on social media, it screams a work, and it's a good work because that's what they thrive on today is pulling back the curtain, letting you see how it all works, which I fucking hate more than anything because I love kayfabe. Even though I break kayfabe sometimes myself these days, I really do. I hate Unreal, the show, so bad. But here's the catch. I watch it. I hate it, but I watch it. And the whole Road Dogg thing they just started putting out there on social media, I'm like, of course you're doing this for ratings. Of course you're doing this. Why would you fucking put something out there about Road Dogg being fired if you didn't want people to watch Unreal? And they know it's going to be on Unreal. So it's a total work. It's a 100% work. That man is still employed by the WWE. He is still going to be working in some aspect with talent relations. It's just to make you watch the show. And if you're not smart to it, that I can see where an average fan would go, oh my God, Road Dogg just got into it with Triple H about, a storyline that they weren't seeing eye to eye on. Well, yeah, because that's selling Unreal, which is I don't know, man. Kayfabe's been dead since the dirt sheets anyway, so it's like, what the fuck's the point? Let's just show them everything. Let's show the fans everything we do now, right?
Right.
I miss
I-
kayfabe.
I
Kayfabe
think
is-
all of us do.
Kayfabe is the reason that we have so many wrestlers. The lack of kayfabe, because everybody wouldn't have been able to get through the glass doors.
God, I hope I could hear this later because right now I can't hear Jason and I see my good friend Eric Kyle there just stroking his beard and I wonder. Oh, he can hear me. Okay,
Yes,
I
can't
can
hear
you.
I can hear
This is
you.
getting kind of nutty, like real.
You can't hear
nutty.
me?
Let me
Wait,
kick
you can't
myself
hear
out and
us?
come back in. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Moving on.
I believe kayfabe is a lost art. That form of wrestling, that aura that we had, that pro wrestling had, is something that we're missing out on.
Right.
Too much being able to see behind the curtain isn't good for the business, and I don't care how they go about trying to explain it. What goes on behind that curtain is for people that have earned the right to be behind the curtain.
Right.
Like
Mhm.
I can't walk onto a movie set and watch Spielberg direct the next Star Wars movie because that's not my position.
Right.
No,
See, that
I
makes
can't.
sense.
I can't walk into the police department and watch them train because I'm not a police officer.
Well, long and short of it, it's just like we get it, we understand. The audience isn't stupid. The audience, why, and that's the argument I hear a lot of is like, why treat the fans like they're morons? Well, just because they have an idea of how we do it, doesn't mean they should just negate the secret of the business, kayfabe. Like everybody knows magic is fake, right? We all know that it's an illusion.
I beg
Do
your
you see
pardon?
Do you see magicians on stage revealing their secrets in front of their audience? And this is how I made a tiger disappear. No, they're fucking not.
So, a point that is illusionists. Those aren't magicians.
Oh, for the okay.
I hate you
Magic,
so much right now.
magic is real.
Oh.
Those are illusions. David Copperfield was not a magician; he was an illusionist. Magic is real. Continue though.
Yes.
All right.
Moving
If
on.
I told you Santa Claus is fake, you'd probably cry right now. All right. So-
Now, Ring of Honor did hold their first set of TV tapings in Jacksonville over the weekend, and I'm just gonna say it. They were empty as fuck. They were absolutely fucking empty. There was maybe like 30 people there.
That's disappointing.
Big time.
I mean, that's what happens
That's
when you try to.
disappointing.
I mean, that's what happens when you try to copy the NWA and then failed miserably. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Well,
They
here's the
shouldn't
other
have
thing too. Our
Ring of
Yeah.
Honor shouldn't have to. Ring of Honor shouldn't have to copy anybody. I mean,
Right.
from AJ, Samoa Joe, and Ring of Honor was sort of like how I look at NXT now. Like the stars now had to go through Ring of Honor to get where they're at.
Yep.
They shouldn't have to copy anybody. I mean,
Here's
when I
my
see a
thought.
Ring of Honor match, I expect a certain style of wrestling. I expect a certain style of wrestler when I watch Ring of Honor. I don't expect to see the same type of wrestler in Ring of Honor as I do in WWE because it's not the same product.
Right.
So here's my thought, and it really, when you hear it from this side, you're gonna be like, "Oh, well, yeah, maybe." Remember when WWF tried to revive ECW because it was such a thing back in the early 2000s,
Uh-huh.
and then the product that they had, that Vince had, that was ECW, was just terrible. Their first fucking show had a zombie on it because it was on Sci-Fi. You know, it wasn't the original special ECW that we all remember. ECW had to die. It had to go away. You know, it has time in the light. Vince McMahon bought it out just like he bought out WCW. It has time, and now it's nostalgia. ROH is in that same fate. You had ROH, created a lot of great talent. It was amazing back in the day, and now it's like its time is done.
Right.
You know, stop trying to squeeze the lemon for any more juice that it has. Like, let it go. Like my partner said like, you know, ROH is a lot like the NXT today. You know what I mean? It's the NXT of today. Or NXT is the ROH of yesteryear, rather. For anybody to try to actually book or promote an ROH show, why? What's the point? Why are we doing that?
Makes sense completely. I get exactly where you're coming from. Now, Takeshita did capture the New Japan Television Championship this past, I think it was last week at New Beginning in Osaka. Congratulations to him.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Hager has officially signed a 6 appearance deal with Power Slap. And
What is that?
Go ahead.
What is the why? I have never in my life thought that letting a man slap me was a good idea for any amount of money.
You know
I'm
who
not gonna
invented
stand
it?
there.
You know who invented it? You won't be surprised when I say who.
Who?
Russia.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly. It's
fucking
always the
trash.
fucking Russians.
So recently, a friend of mine came and asked me. So I fought MMA for years, and a friend of mine still fights. He's about to have a fight, BFC bare knuckle championships, and he was asking me if I still train. Now, mind you, I'm 51 years old, and I'm not getting punched in the face for free. So he asked me about it, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm too old for this. I mean, it crossed my mind, but there's no amount of money that's going to put me at risk like that. Like the slap championships, that blows my mind. Like, I don't just stand there and just let a man just slap the taste out your mouth. I don't know how much they're paying these guys, but I seen a guy get slapped by a Samoan, and like it changed his whole facial structure. There's no,
I know which video you're talking about.
there's no way in hell I'm gonna stand here and let this Samoan slap me. He knocked himself out twice. He slapped him. He flipped forward He just forehead on the table, then went backwards and hit his back. What?
I remember this. I remember this. It was quite funny.
All right, guys.
Whoa.
Well, listen, it's getting that time tonight where I gotta go be a dad. Any final questions from the host?
No worries, brother. You're good. Do you want to give one last final shout out for tomorrow?
Absolutely. Tomorrow night, East Carolina, Illinois, at the East Carolina Community Center. Myself, my tag partner, we are the Gateway Saints, and we're at Night Train. Gary Jackson in our corner, taking on the new trio to enter SICW at the beginning of this year. Dysfunction. That is Brandon Espinoza, Kyle Roberts, and Chris Exodus. I wholeheartedly look forward to this match. Looking forward to breaking those kids in right. You know, they walked in here, thought they owned the place right out the gate. And they're going to find the hard way that 3 old dogs in the Midwest, that me, Sean Vincent, Jason Breed, and Night Train Gary Jackson, they're going to learn the hard way at School Old Knox.
Hell yeah. Now, let me do one final zip through because I'm actually going to hop off here because I got to do the same. I'm just going to do a zip through here, guys, just so you guys can know everything else that's going on. As you all know, TNA fucked up. They did the Feast of Fire. Then the Feast of Fire was taken away, so it doesn't really make all that much sense. So we really don't know what the fuck's going on. Then we also had Elimination Chamber last weekend. AJ is the new women's Intercontinental Champion. Danhausen's the one that was in the box. Randy Orton won the men's Elimination Chamber, and then God damn it, Rhea Ripley won the women's Elimination Chamber. Open discussion topic: AI, should it be used in professional wrestling or should it be thrown the fuck away? My personal opinion, without calling anybody out, I think it should be thrown the fuck away. I think AI is for lazy people. I understand the fact that there are some people saying they don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on nice graphics for wrestling shows. But thing is that, just so you know, there's still that guy out there that will do it for $50, aka me. All right, now going into the Indieverse. Florida independent wrestler Nicolette Hernandez Luciero has been able to work a deal now to get out of her Ice Center. We got House of Glory in Chicago this weekend. Got a lot of other stuff going on. All right, if you haven't already, go to NWA live events. Buy your tickets for Crockett Cup coming up April 4th. Also, we got more Tampa Double TV tapings coming up. NWALiveEvents.com. Also, like they said, they got that SICW.org. Reserve your seats for tomorrow. They're going fast. And buy some merch.
Damn, dude. That reminded me of the old Hot Wheel commercials from back in the day where the guy was talking really fucking fast. That was good.
Micro
shit.
machines. That was micro machines.
Micro machines, dude. Oh, that was sick. Wow. The fact that you did that in one breath, it felt like was amazing.
That was awesome.
hard. I'm not even gonna lie, that was hard as fuck.
Well, that's what happens when you got two cool guys on like the Gateway Saints that are really just having a great conversation, and you're like, oh wow, I actually have a program here that I have to follow, and you completely deviate from it.
No, dude, guys, seriously, really appreciate you guys seriously coming on. It's been a hell of a time. It's been seriously a chill time. Like this is what I needed after this stressful week. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having us, and have us on again anytime. With the Gateway Saints, be more than happy to be on your podcast.
Hell
Make
yeah,
sure
brother.
you have us on once we got those belts around our waist.
Oh yeah, nah. Especially when you guys got those belts around your waist, and we get them back from Glenn Williams and whoever the fuck the other guy is. We'll get you back on, definitely. And Glenn Williams, if you're watching, stop using loopholes. All right, bye.